Hi, this is the last and final video of examples illustrating concepts with respect to the profit and loss appropriation account. In this video, we will understand the difference between net profit and divisible or distributable profit. So let's begin with an example with net profit. We'll go to the example. Example: A, B and C are three partners. On 1st April 2018, their capitals stood at A rupees 1 lakh, B rupees 2 lakh and C rupees 3 lakh. It was decided that they would receive interest on capital at 5% per annum. A would get a salary of 10,000 per month. B would receive a commission of rupees 6,000 per annum, and 10% of the net profits should be transferred to the general reserve. Before the above items were taken into account, the profit for the year ended 31st March 2019 was rupees 5 lakh. Prepare profit and loss appropriation account. So, in this example, you will understand the term net profit by doing this D subdivision. 10% of the net profits should be transferred to the general reserve. So, let's begin by preparing the profit and loss appropriation account. Profit and loss appropriation account for the year ended 31st March 2019. We'll begin by bringing down the net profit of the P&L account to the credit of the profit and loss appropriation account by profit and loss account being the net profit brought down rupees 5 lakh. We'll allow interest on capital to A, B and C. 2. Interest on capital. A, B and C. The rate of interest on capital is 5%. So 5% on 1 lakh for A, rupees 5,000. For B, rupees 10,000, 5% on 2 lakh, and for C 5% on rupees 3 lakh capital, which is 15,000. Total 30,000 to the outer column. A is to get a salary of rupees 10,000 per month. 2. Partner salary. For A, it's 10,000 into 12 months, 1,20,000. B is also going to get a commission of 6,000 per annum. 2. Partners commission to B, it's rupees 6,000. The next item is the D subdivision. 10% of the net profits should be transferred to general reserve. The net profit refers to the profit which has been brought down from the profit and loss account to the P&L appropriation account after all charges have been made. So in our case, this rupees 5 lakh is the net profit. So we'll transfer to reserve, to transfer to reserve, which is 10% of 5 lakh, just 50,000. I'll remove the split and we can balance the account. Before we go further, the profit sharing ratio is not given in the sum. It just says A and B and C are three partners. So we'll have to share the profits equally among the three of them. I'll remove the split and we can balance the account. The greater total 5 lakh on either side. The total of the debit side is 2,06,000. So the difference between 5 lakh and 2,06,000 is 2,94,000. Two profits transferred to partners capital accounts by default. A, B and C, and each of them get 1/3. On dividing 2,94,000 divided by 3, we get 98,000 for each partner. So from this example, we understood that the term net profit refers to the profit which is brought down from the profit and loss account to the profit and loss appropriation account after all charges have been made. Next, let's do a sum where we can understand the meaning of the term divisible profit or distributable profit. Example, A, B and C are three partners. On 1st April 2018, their capitals stood at A rupees 1 lakh, B rupees 2 lakh and C rupees 3 lakh. It was decided that they would receive interest on capital at 5% per annum. A would get a salary of rupees 10,000 per month. B would receive a commission of rupees 6,000 per annum, and D, 10% of divisible profit should be transferred to the general reserve. Before the above items were taken into account, the profit for the year ended 31st March 2019 was rupees 5 lakh. Prepare the profit and loss appropriation account. Now, looking at the sum, we can understand that this sum is just similar to the sum which we did just previously. However, in the D subdivision, it says, while the previous sum says 10% of the net profit should be transferred to the general reserve, here it says that the 10% of the divisible profit or distributable profit has to be transferred to the general reserve. So let's see how we'll calculate the divisible profit. We'll begin with the solution. Profit and loss appropriation account. for the year ended 31st March 2019. We'll bring down the net profit. Amount of 5 lakh brought down. We'll allow interest on capital to A, B and C. A rupees 5,000, B rupees 10,000 and C rupees 15,000, 5% on their capitals. Total 30,000 to the outer column. Next, two partners salary. To A 10,000 into 12 months 1,20,000. Two partners commission. To B 6,000. Now we'll compute the divisible profit and balance the account. As in the previous problems, the profits sharing ratio is equal. Each will get 1/3 of the profits. So I'll remove the split and we can calculate the divisible profit. So this is the profit and loss appropriation account that we've just prepared. Let's calculate the divisible profit. The total on the credit side, Rs 5 lakh, minus the appropriations done up to now, which is 1 lakh, the total of 30,000, 1,20,000 and 6,000, which is 1,56,000. Which is equal to 3,44,000. So the divisible profit is equal to 3,44,000. We'll transfer 10% of the divisible profit to reserve. So to transfer to reserve is 10% of 3,44,000, which is 34,400. Now we balance the account and transfer the profits in their profit sharing ratio, which is equal. Let's look at the amount of profits which has to be transferred to the partner's capital account. It's 5 lakh total on the credit side, and the total on the debit side is 1,56,000 plus 34,400. Which is 1,90,400 So the amount which has to be shared among the partners is 3,09,600. We'll divide this amount by 3. Each gets 1,03,200. So we understood from this problem how to calculate the divisible or distributable profit. We need to take the net profit, add any interest on drawings, subtract all appropriations made up to transfer to reserve, and then deduct the two and get the divisible profit.